What's up, YouTube? It's Chris from Murphy Firearms Training. I am here today. I have my chiappa Rhino. Notice that it's unloaded. Couple of upgrades. So I got this gun used, and it had a broken light pipe in the front sight. So the front sight works, but there's no light pipe. Went online, and Midway USA, I found, ta-da, front sight, red fiber optic. So we're going to install that. It's 2 pins. It's pretty easy. And while I was on there, I saw that they sold a wood grip for the Rhino. The rubber grip is cool, but sometimes your shirt sticks to it. So I'm going to change it out to this wood grip. It's got a little texture to it. Don't know how well it fits. Going to show you guys. So we're going to do that here on camera and see how this goes. A couple of upgrades. Going to start with the grip. The grip is just 1 Allen screw here on the bottom. Take it loose. Quite a long screw comes out, and the grip wiggles off of the gun like so. It's kind of amazing to me how little there is here to grip to on this Rhino. It's really not a lot. It's just an interesting, but anyway, wood grip is here again from Midway USA. No money invested in them. They just they happen to have the grip I wanted. This actually came with a screw, and one thing I want to show you is the screw it came with is considerably longer than the screw that came out of the rubber grip. I also want you to notice that the rubber grip rode up much further on the gun. Okay, so this definitely sticks down lower on the gun. You actually see a line where the rubber grip was, and so this is made for the bigger frame Rhinos. This is made for like the 60 DS. This is a 30 DS. But it definitely will give you more purchase. We'll see how that affects the concealability. So, but you do need the longer screw that comes with it because the shorter screw will not reach. I wouldn't over tighten it because I guess you could crack the wood grips, but really like that. Get a full purchase on this gun. Really nice grip. There's a little gap here. I don't know how much I like that. Because my finger kind of falls in that gap, but we'll see. Worst thing that'll happen is I'll go back to the rubber grips. So there's the wood grip. Looks really nice on it. It's got a little texture, like I said. I like wood grips or G10 grips that are not exceptionally aggressive because they don't stick to your clothing. They don't make your shirt stick to them like rubber grips. And I do plan to conceal carry this, so you know, be nice to have that. So that's step 1. Step 2. You see my front sight, you see these pins. So I'm going to get my smallest pin punch here. I think this is like a 1/16 pin punch. But you're going to give this a couple of wraps with the, there's the back one. So it got started. See if I can get the front one started. The front one doesn't want to start. Story of my life. There it goes. The front one started now. Cool. So get these started. Open up the board here so that they can fall between the board. That one just fell. And that one just popped out and tried to jump across my bench there. Woohoo! The new grip from Midway came with a screw because, again, it needs a longer screw. The new front sight did not come with new pins. All that came in the package was that. So you want to make sure you reserve these pins. And now you got to get this front sight out. Good luck with that. I think we're going to try giving it a wrap because there's a opening in the front here. See the opening in the front there. Try to give that a wrap that way with the rubber part of this mallet. And there she goes. Looks like a pretty darn snug fit. This will be an interesting replacement if the new one is that snug. Nope. So the new one just fell in. That was kind of nice, actually. Wow. The new one just fell in. Line up the holes and get the roll pins started. This is the hardest part, is getting the roll pins started. So let's see if I can do this or not. Nope. Try one more time. And sometimes you can just get it started with your fingers. And that's enough. If you can get it started with your fingers and give it a rap or two with the hammer. Beautiful. All right. So now the big deal is I got to get these holes lined up. I got to get these holes lined up so that this will go through, and hopefully, beautiful. So that's most of the way. That's holding this thing in place. Get this front hole lined up. Get this front pin started again. If I can get it to just sit in there, give it a wrap or two, usually it'll get started. Beautiful. And that doesn't look all the way down. So we're going to give that a little tap there. Beautiful. So I got that far enough that it's through the gun and through the sight. I've got to finish it off. I always finish it off with a brass punch. That way we're not hitting the gun with the hammer. And try to drive these basically flush. Okay. So basically flush on that side. Basically flush on that side. And so that quick, now you have green rear, red front, fiber optic sight. So the light pipe is fixed. Wood grips. Boom, boom. So, 2 quick upgrades, both from Midway USA. Again, paid for them with my own money. If Larry Potterfield ever wants to sponsor me and he sees my video, tell him to call me. Anyway, seems to be a nice guy. And I buy stuff from all over, but I've bought a lot of stuff from Midway. So, and again, with my own money, they carry a lot of things. So does Brandell, so does some other companies. So, but buy your stuff. But that's how you install a new front sight on this chiappa and a new grip on this chiappa. And we're going to see what a difference these make because we're going to start carrying it soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions about the Rhino, this is the 30DS. If you have questions about it, shoot me a message, and I'll be glad to help you. Thanks. Have a great day.